Chapter 20. The late morning sun cast long shadows across Charlie's driveway as Robin approached the open garage. Inside, the space had become a museum of interrupted life. Half-packed boxes labeled in Liz's careful handwriting, Charlie's tools still hanging on their designated hooks, remnants of routine waiting to be cataloged and stored away. Liz stood among the cardboard containers like a curator of loss, methodically stacking memories. "Hi, Liz." Her response came cool and measured. "Hello, Robin. Pete's not here. Is it all right if I wait?" "I guess." Liz returned to her task, the soft thud of each box punctuating the tension between them. "Can I help?" "No, thanks." "Maybe we should talk?" The box Liz was holding slipped from her grasp, the sound echoing through the garage. Tears threatened to break through her careful composure. "Talk about what?" "How I'm packing Charlie away, while I'm jealous of you and Pete. You must find me pathetic, don't you?" "No, Liz. Charlie's gone. He's not coming back. I have to think about the future. For me and Laura. I'll never find a guy like Pete. I have to fight for him." The challenge hung in the air between them. "I agree with you, Liz. You have to get on with your life. But I have to tell you, I can't walk away from Pete." Their stares held until Robin picked up the fallen box, passing it to Liz like a peace offering she had no choice but to accept. The kitchen offered temporary refuge in domestic chores. Sunlight filtered through curtains Charlie's mother had made, warming the familiar space where Laura's artwork decorated the refrigerator. Liz and Robin moved around each other carefully as they prepared sandwiches. "Laura, lunch is ready." Laura entered, video game in hand, her presence momentarily lifting the undercurrent of tension. "I can't find Kitty. She's sleeping somewhere. She'll show up." They settled at the kitchen table, the normalcy of lunch feeling like a thin veneer over deeper currents. The sound of the front door opening sent Laura's face brightening. "Uncle Pete's here." He entered the kitchen with unusual energy, his presence immediately shifting the room's careful balance. The quick kiss he gave Laura and playful chomp of her sandwich seemed a shade too theatrical. "Hey, you," Laura laughed. "How's it going, gang?" His cheerfulness had an edge that made Robin study him carefully. "You want something to eat?" Liz asked. "No, I just grabbed a bite." Laura's giggle seemed to encourage him. "I'm glad somebody likes my jokes." "Did you see Wachtell?" Robin's question cut through the forced levity. "Yeah. We had a nice chat. He's clean." "What makes you say that?" His attention snapped to Liz with unsettling abruptness. "I guess I could go for a sandwich and some apple juice." Liz rose while Robin's gaze remained fixed on Pete, noting every subtle change in his demeanor. "Go wash up. I'll make you one." Before he could leave, Laura thrust her video game toward him with beaming pride. "Uncle Pete, I almost won this time." The sudden movement with which he snatched it away made her recoil. "You shouldn't play with this." "Why?" "It's bad for your eyes." His answer came searching, uncertain, like someone trying to remember a script. Robin and Liz stared at him as Laura reached for her game. "I want it." The plastic case hit the floor with a crack that altered the room's atmosphere. Laura's eyes welled up. "I'm sorry, Laura. I'll buy you something else. Would you like a puppy?" Her mood changed instantly. "Yes." She turned to her mother, hope replacing tears. "Mommy, can I have a puppy?" "We'll see, honey." The exchange of glances between Liz and Robin spoke volumes about Pete's erratic behavior. Kitty suddenly appeared, darting through the kitchen and out to the backyard, Laura's squealing pursuit close behind. "You never said what you and Wachtell spoke about." Robin's voice was cautious, probing. "This is family time, okay?" Pete's response was sharp and aggressive. "I don't like talking cop stuff in the house." "What's the big deal? All I want to know is what makes Wachtell a good guy? You can't come around here and intrude anytime you want. I'll discuss it with you later. Meantime, I'm sure you have other things to do." The staring match between Pete and Robin ended only when she turned to Liz, who avoided both their gazes. Robin's voice carried deliberate frost as she stood. "Can I use the bathroom before I go?" "Of course." The bathroom's familiar fixtures, the shell-shaped soap dish, the colorful toothbrushes lined up neatly, framed the calculated moves Robin made within its confines. Her hands were steady as she opened the small plastic container she had taken from her handbag, shaking 2 capsules into her palm. The white powder from the separated capsules collected on a folded piece of notepaper like snow, disappearing into her shirt pocket before she lifted the toilet tank lid. Back in the kitchen, Robin felt the tension hadn't abated and proceeded with her plan. The toilet's running. I'll fix it. As Pete disappeared down the hallway, Robin's request seemed innocent enough. Do you have some paper I can write on? While Liz searched through kitchen drawers, Robin's movements were secret and precise, the white powder dissolving invisibly into Pete's apple juice as she stirred it with a teaspoon. The backyard offered temporary escape, suburban normalcy captured in the sound of Laura playing with Kitty in the background. Robin pulled the door shut behind them as Liz's unease found voice. What do you want to talk about? There's something wrong with Pete. Just because he's rude to you doesn't mean there's something wrong with him. It's obvious, you see it too. You make people nervous. Maybe he's tired of you. That thing with the video game was weird. Liz averted her eyes. He's been put under again. Liz wrung her hands, a gesture that seemed to encompass all her fears. I've got to hypnotize Pete. What? I've got to find out how he's being controlled. I won't let you. Liz moved toward the door. I don't trust you. How can I win against you? Robin's grab was forceful, desperate. If we don't help him, we'll all lose. Liz pushed Robin's hand away, her anger growing. You can watch everything. You'll see I'm right about this. He just threw you out. How can you hypnotize him? I put Amytal in his drink. Liz's jaw dropped as she backed away, looking at Robin as if she were insane. It's a commonly used sedative hypnotic agent. I'm authorized to prescribe this medication. Liz shook her head. You can't without his consent. If I'm wrong about this, I'm out of the picture. I swear. The suburban afternoon continued around them. Birds chirping, sprinklers cycling, Laura's laughter floating from the yard, while the 2 women faced each other across a chasm of desperation and distrust.